River State Governor Yesomezo WIKE has declared that the APC federal government is working with security agencies' plan to disrupt 2019 governorship elections in Rivers and Akwa Ibom State. Governor WIKE stated that the motive is to mobilize the federal government's regained security apparatus from all other states to the two states on a later date for the manipulation of the two strategic governorship elections. Speaking during the course visit by the Netherlands ambassador to Nigeria, Mr. Robert Petrie, the River State governor urged the European Union to pay close attention to the two elections.
The plot by the federal government, which I raised an alarm the other day of plotting to bring 800 guns to the state in order to destabilize the state, is not that we're just merely talking. It's real. The federal government, through security agencies, are plotting to make sure elections do not take place the same day in Akwa Ibom State and River State, so that they will shift the election, so that they will have their full security apparatus in River State and Akwa Ibom to be able to manipulate the electoral process. And so, when we shout this, when we say this out, don't take it lightly. It's a serious issue. We want our people to determine who will govern them. We want our people to determine who will preside over their affairs. And we are not seeking for more than that.
The governor noted that the international community must work with Nigerians to ensure that what happened in Osun State is not repeated in the Niger Delta.
It has happened. So what mechanism are you putting in place to ensure that what happened in Osun State does not repeat? Because their target in the Niger Delta is River State and Akwa Ibom State. So I am very glad you came at the right time.
Governor WIKE said that if INEC and police can allow 55% free and fair elections, Nigeria will be happy.
Member of the EU, we want you to use your position to stand it very clearly to INEC and security agents, particularly the Nigerian police, to allow the will of the people to prevail. There's nothing that can be more corrupt than when you don't allow the will of the people to prevail. That is corruption itself. We make mistakes when we talk about corruption as against of financial transactions. Manipulating the process is corruption. But see, this government has always come out to deceive the public and to deceive the international community that they are fighting corruption. And so they tried to find that, so money was involved. And then when EU and other members of the international hear this, they are carried away that the government is fighting corruption. But is it true that they are fighting corruption? Everybody who is a member of PDP, the moment you are there, the Financial Crimes Commission Agency will come after you. Now when you change and join their party, the case ends there. So you're only fighting corruption when it has to do with opposition party. But once you join to their own party, the issue of corruption ends.
The governor stated that the president has refused to sign the amended Electoral Act because they have ulterior motive.
This is the 5th time of the amendment of the Electoral Act that the president has not signed it. If that is not signed, so what is the hope of the free and fair election? Well, that amendment by the National Assembly goes a long way to reduce or minimize the level of electoral fraud. But I'm afraid that the president will sign it. Because his advisors may have told him if he signs it, then he will know that it will be difficult to win the election. So I would not be surprised that he returns it again, and they will find one excuse and return back to the National Assembly. So you people should be able to also put pressure that this amendment to the electoral is key. It's key to us having a free and fair, credible election.
On the cleanup of Ogoni, Governor WIKE regretted that the APC federal government has politicized the exercise, which is only thrown up during elections.
You talk about high prep and Ogoni cleanup. I don't believe. Why must it be each time we're going for election? It's when the government will be talking about the cleanup. It's a political gimmick. For how many years now? When we were supposed to have a rerun election, when the acting president came to present Mr. President then, Professor Sumayo, because there was a rerun election coming up. Now again, we're having the election 2019. They are bringing up, we're going to clean up. Government cannot continue to deceive our people. After the election, what happens? If they are serious, we would have seen things done on ground. Now you're talking about high preparation. Why has the preparation not been there for long? Why is it just 2019 is coming and they're prepared? So for us, we are tired of hearing Ogoni cleanup. We are tired.
In his remarks, the Netherlands ambassador to Nigeria, Mr. Robert Petrie, assured that the European Union will closely monitor the forthcoming elections to ensure they are credible.
We are moving closely to the elections, and that's a very important and determining period for the whole country, but also for the state of River State. It's obviously important that we have free and fair elections, but most importantly that they are peaceful and safe. We wish you all the best in the preparations of these important elections. We will be following these together with the EU. We are a member of the EU, obviously, and we are following closely the situation. The EU will be also sending a monitoring mission, and we consider it important that both elections are monitored, not only the presidential elections, but also the governmental elections. I think it is important that there will be, that the elections will be conducted in a friendly atmosphere with no hate speech, and that also the youth and women can fully participate.
He said that the government of Netherlands is happy for the cleanup of Ogoni land.
On the cleanup of the Ogoni cleanup, that's also something which is on the agenda. We are very happy and glad to see that High Prep is moving forward. And this is not possible without River State's commitment, as well as those of the federal government and other ministries, departments and agencies.